Welcome back to the latest edition of Muhlenberg College Plays of the Week. We begin at number 10 with a collection of fast break layups from men's basketball junior Jayson Williams-Johnson. Against Ursinus and against Gettysburg, he steals a pass and goes in for a full court layup on his own. And at home against Dickinson, it's Giovanni Rubino with the steal, and he'll feed Williams-Johnson with the long pass for the layup. At number 9, men's lacrosse season opener against Stevenson, Taub with the spin move to clear his defender, passes it to Ledwith for the goal, one of 3 assists for Taub in the game. At number 8, speaking of assists, it's Caroline Horst, the women's basketball team leader in assists. Here she's on the receiving end of a pass from Rachel Saxton, and then later in the game, a nice give and go with Jenna Stockfeder for one of her 6 assists in the game. At number 7, having players on the field is overrated in men's lacrosse. Muhlenberg 2 men down against Stevenson, but still manages to score a goal. Luke Schwartzberg with the ground ball back to Brendan Boyd, up ahead to Matthew Hochegger, who feeds Wyatt Malia for the shorthanded goal. At number 6, 2 seniors combining on a basket in the men's basketball play-in game against Dickinson. Giovanni Rubino pokes the ball out for the steal. Brandon Goldberg back ahead to Rubino for 2. At number 5, slick passing by the women's basketball team against Bryn Mawr. Off the missed shot, it's Katie McGrath running the floor, flipping it out to Mia Fitzgerald for the layup. At number 4, more nice passing. As men's basketball against Ursinus, it's Drew Greene with the give and go from Brandon Goldberg for the layup. At number 3 on the Muhlenberg men's lacrosse team, freshman Daniel Friedel, who had an incredible debut in the Mule season opener against Stevenson. He scored 4 goals in the first game of his career. Since the Muhlenberg men's lacrosse team was reinstated in 2003, he's only the 4th Mule freshman to score 4 goals in his first collegiate game, the most since 2003.
Has not sustained, and it leads to another Friedel goal, his 4th of the game.
At number 2, this simple free throw started an incredible streak for junior Emily Unger of the women's basketball team in the season finale against Bryn Mawr. Unger scoring 13 straight Muhlenberg points in a span of just a little bit more than 3 minutes in the third quarter. Unger finishing the game with 15 points in only 13 minutes of playing time. And our number 1 play of the week, senior DeMagistris setting the school record in the weight throw with a throw of 54-1 at Haverford's Keogh Invitational. It's also the 3rd best mark in Centennial Conference history, and DeMagistris will go after the gold at this weekend's Centennial Conference Championships. He has this week's number 1 play of the week. Thanks for watching. We'll be back with more great plays next week. Go Mules!